Hey, good morning, RC people. Welcome to the 15th episode of RC Maritime Live. We have with us here today Erik, Unknown RC,
Hey.
Josh, JEMS Hobbies, and Brandon, Grizzly Works RC. How are you, fellas?
Hey, evening or morning, I guess.
Yeah, it's 10 o'clock in the morning here. What time have you guys got?
7:30 p.m. here.
Yeah,
Same here.
Oh, nice, easy done. Yeah, we've got some people in the chat here. Let's catch up here. Aaron, AA Day, how are you, mate? Erik X Lewis, we've got the usual suspects here. Well, I'll be a Wallaby's uncle, he says. There you go. Sammy Boswell, how are you, mate? Not doing too bad, Erik, thanks. What's been happening with you guys, fellas? What's been going on?
There's a bunch of work for me, but over the weekend I got to go to a comp and play around and test out some stuff I did to the truck and test out my Class 1 truck that I put on a diet.
Right. Hey, Bushman, how are you, mate?
what's up, bro?
Awesome. Dirk, how are you, man?
What's up, Dirk?
Hey, Dirk.
Dirk.
Erik got out with the bare bones, the Texoma, yeah? You got Kevin sliding sideways. Chris Gerwitz, how are you, fellas? It hasn't been a huge week for mail, but we've got a couple of items here. We're just going to hang out, shoot the shit. The usual bullshit, right?
Sounds like a good time.
It's always a good time.
Had a deadbolt up last night. Put the fuel cell in. Was that the 124th or 10th scale, Sammy?
I haven't been doing much of nothing. I took a break for a few months and really didn't do anything in RC. I'm just getting back into it.
Yeah, it's good to do sometimes, I think.
I agree.
Get a
It's
fresh
needed
perspective.
sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, life gets in the way.
Yeah, exactly. But at least I know when I come back, everything's right where I left it.
Yeah. So you got like a dedicated room there, Erik?
Yeah, it's just a spare bedroom that me and my wife weren't using.
Whoops.
So yeah, the door is back that way. Closet's right there. There ain't nothing in there but more RC stuff. Yeah, I'm slowly but surely it's coming along. I just did this maybe 2 months ago. I'll say about 2 months ago. So it's coming along.
Nice.
I need to get me a beer fridge right over there in the corner. I'll be set.
There we go. Yeah.
That's what I need. A beer fridge.
The important equipment, right?
Yep.
Hey, Matt Harris, how are you, mate?
Matt, what's going on, brother?
What's up, Matt?
What's going on, Chris?
Well,
I guess I did do that.
Just catch up with the chat here. Let everyone say their g'days. What have we got? 17 people? That's cool. Thanks for joining us, fellas. I appreciate it. So what are you working on there, Brandon?
I am putting a light bar on a Traxxas body. and Traxxas being Traxxas made it very difficult because it's got their own custom connectors.
Oh, mate.
So I'm gonna have to figure out how to rewire that because it's got 2 different plugs. It looks like
no,
it's got
no way.
negative, positive, and then maybe a remote wire. I guess it's supposed to go into they have a light controller.
Yeah, okay.
But, I'm not spending that money on a light controller, especially since the Traxxas body is on a SCX10 from Axial.
Yeah. They love the proprietary stuff, don't they?
They really do. I'm slightly
I've got
annoyed
no
by it.
time for it, mate.
I got to figure out how to take this apart without breaking it.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario, I'll print another one and use the LEDs they have in it.
Oh, so it's got a curve to it.
Yeah, it's so it's made specifically for this rack for the TRX4 Sport.
Yeah, okay. Cool.
So it goes, there's 2 little, see if it'll show up on the camera. Yep, 2 little mounting holes right there for it. So, and then once it's in, it fits to the curve of the front of it. So it looks nice in there.
Yeah,
Not
it's
sure how
pretty
bright
cool.
it's going to be. But this thing is going to be doing night runs and water runs and everything. So
Right.
it's going to need to be nice and lit up. And actually, there's even lighting on the side there, and then lighting on the back underneath I did a tent for it. So, or what looks like a rooftop tent. And then there's lighting all over the truck as well. So.
Oh, so is that your rack, is it? No?
No. This one is specific. Okay. Is one for the truck that Traxxas makes.
Right. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm a bit slow, mate.
Nah, that's fine.
Don't worry about me.
I don't know a whole lot about Traxxas because I've never been a big fan of them. So that's just personally, I think they're just okay for the amount of money you spend for their product.
I've never had one. No.
Me either.
Yeah, I think just their business practices kind of turned me off, actually.
Yeah, I agree with that too.
Yeah, just in the past, the things I've heard and things they've done, it's
the frivolous lawsuits are what really get me.
Yeah,
like suing HBO for the name Max.
Yeah, stuff like that's ridiculous, man. Like, what kind of a world do we live in these days for that kind of bullshit to be going on? Honestly,
it's like that's really what you have to worry about. If that's the only thing you all got to worry about, you're doing great.
Right?
Exactly. Josh, what are you working on there? You a truck?
Yeah, it's my semi that was a speed run semi. So now I have to fix some stuff that came apart, and I'm making it back to normal. Because something showed up for me today that if you guys have watched any of our stuff with Tank and Brad, there's a guy named Keith on there that goes by KBRC13.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
And if you're an 80s fan, you should know the Pork Chop Express.
Yeah, Pork Chop. Hell
and
yeah,
then
man.
Keith custom painted that for the back of the truck and the truck.
Look at that.
That looks awesome.
I haven't even got to do a video on it, so this is the first people are seeing it. Keith didn't show me. He just sent it to me. It just showed up today.
That's
so
awesome.
I got to get my truck all together and put it together. Keith did an amazing job with this. All hand painted.
That looks really good.
Yeah, that's a lot of work right there.
Yeah, this mural is just lights out.
Yeah, I remember the last one I've seen of his was it was like a medieval woman and some kind of ogre.
Yes.
Or something.
Yeah, that's Keith.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. I couldn't do that.
So in one of the speed runs, I lost the drive shaft between the two rear axles, so I'm cutting one down right now
Right.
to shorten it. And then I got to get new tires and rims because these did not hold up well at 60 mile an hour. I had a Mamba X in here with a four turn Trinity Dragmaster, and I snapped the transmission in half. And actually, Keith was in the competition with this, and Keith sent me his transmission so I could finish the transmission because he just wasn't going to go the speeds I was going.
Right. That's cool.
And came down to me and CK Hobby Shop at the end. 1 mile an hour separated us.
Wow.
Really? Yeah, I kind of lost track of what was going on there for a bit. That's craziness, man. So what was the speed that was reached?
I got 60 mile an hour out of this truck on 2S.
Oh man, that's craziness, man. That's awesome.
Well, we also did Poor Boys RC TTO2 speed challenge.
Yeah.
This car, you can see it's still a Tamiya tub, Tamiya plastics. This is the motor and ESC that came out of this truck. Well, sorry, different ESC. I popped one of them. But 4-turn motor. This car went 107 mile an hour. The way it looks right now with a speed body. My sons did 102, and then top speed Mitchell Minor, he did 124 mile an hour with a TTO2.
Jesus.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
He won the challenge, but Mitchell helped me, helped Kurt, helped all of us along because he'd been doing speed runs so long. So
Yeah, that's cool. It looked like a fun, bit of a fun endeavor.
it was. It really was just fun. Like, I've drag raced. You know, we've ran 13.5 cars. I've not ran a pure outlaw. I started with outlaw. That's what that motor was for. And I was running converted slash. And then we went to carbon fiber chassis from 5 Star Hobbies, and then a DR10M chassis. And we brought it all back down to bracket racing. But you're in a confined area with a bunch of guys, which great guys, but you're just stuck there until the next round. And going out with the speed runs, we're trying to find, like, half the fun was finding the road to just be able to run these speeds on.
Yeah. Yeah.
How much distance do you need for something like that?
A lot.
We usually ran around 1,500 feet.
Okay.
But Mitchell and those guys are running like 2,000 feet, 3,000 feet to get the speeds there. I was still running a GT5.
Yeah.
So basically would run until I ran out. So
All right, we've got some people here now, so we're going to do a bit of a vote tally. Anyone who hasn't made a vote in the community post, chuck a vote in the old chat there, fellas. We're going between A, B, and C today, but you guys on the panel, since you guys are guests, you each get 2 votes. So between A, B, and C, you get to split them up however you like. What do you want, Erik?
I'll take A and C.
A and C. All right. How about you, Josh?
I'm going B and C.
B and C. What about you, Brandon? What do you say?
I'll go A, B.
B. Nice, nice. Oh, we got some from the hey, Stinky Collars. How are you, man? Chris Gerwitz. B. Kevin B. V for Collars. Nice one, buddy. There's always one. Green Frog. Kagan, how are you, mate? C.
Be right back.
Dirk says C for cannibalism. Nice one. Got one of the old Land Cruiser bodies of the first rigs. Going to put a Furitech Pro chassis in it. Looking, guys. Oh, swap meet. Nice one. You guys have some big swap meet sales over there, don't you?
What's that?
You guys have some big like RC swap meet kind of sale events over there, right?
Yeah. Just events in general, and all of those are basically a swap meet.
Yeah, right. Yeah. See, they've got nothing like that in this part of the country. Double A Day, you've already voted, mate. You voted in the community post. You always do. Yeah, Dirk knows the deal, Sammy. Is it the grasshopper, Sammy? Yeah, that's pretty cool. Little chassis. All right, fellas, I think we're going to move on to the next part of the show, and that is the question of the week. This week, we've got, what RC product would you like to see made?
Ooh.
We ask tough questions here. So, how about you, Brandon? I see you thinking.
I'm trying to think.
That's a good question. That's a damn good question.
All right, as stupid as it sounds, I would love to see mainstream RC hovercrafts so that people didn't have to build their own all the time. Like actual hovercraft.
Yeah.
Mm. I've built a few of them in the past, and they are a ton of fun to play with because you can use them on any surface. You can take them over water, grass, concrete,
Yeah.
whatever you want.
Oh, they're great fun. I've only ever made the these guys here. I've only ever made hovercrafts out of these little fellas. So if you put these two in the center of the craft and have these two upright, push them forward, put the little FPV on there, and just rip around the floor with it, man.
That's a really good idea. I've never thought of making one out of that. And I have, I think, 2 of those sitting around upstairs.
Yeah, good, man. Yeah, just get some foam board or something and make the body. So much fun. If you get a couple of them, dude, great time.
As someone that's actually been on like somebody's personal use hovercraft, like the little ones back in the day, make sure you do the dual motor, because when you let out of the gas to turn and you're on water,
oh yeah,
it's quite scary because it wants to move.
Sinks down.
My grandparents' neighbor had one, and my dad and I went for a ride on it. And he's like, take it out on the lake. It's a blast. My dad let off to turn, and I thought we were going to sink.
Good times. What RC product would you like to see made, Josh?
So I I never got to mess with the old HPI, but I would love to see a rally car that will actually do off-road stuff, not just like parking lots, a little bit of dirt, like run through a easy trail. I love the rally car stuff, and I would love one that had like a true longer travel suspension, like something that with a little bit of clearance. I just think that would be awesome.
'Cause
Not
most
a
of them
bomber and not a gatekeeper. Sorry.
with different tires, really, don't they? Maybe different suspension.
Yeah.
That's not a bad
I thought
idea,
there was-
actually.
I thought there was somebody who just recently did that actually, but it was I
It's
think
not-
1/8 scale.
Yeah, it's that you're talking about the Sen Racing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And when you get them in the deep stuff, they bog down and bottom out. Not that they're not bad. I really like that car, but I want to see something that you can just go rip.
G'day, Nathan. How are you, mate?
What's up, Nate?
So,
Yeah, it's interesting ideas, actually. How about you, Eric? What would you like to see made?
mine's closer on the concept of the hovercraft. I like, or yeah, the hovercraft. I'd like to see a legitimate drag bike. I mean, we got drag cars, we got drag
Mhm.
stairs, but we don't have a drag bike.
Dude.
I mean, you can make a drag bike. What's it going to cost you? Close to $1,000.
Yeah.
Because you gotta order the parts, then you gotta get the right motor and everything. Yeah, but if you put it all in the RTR kit, like the DR10,
hmm
you're good to go. Then
Man,
you can
that's-
tweak it where you want to.
That's three pretty original ideas, fellas. I like that. Yeah. Drag bike. That's just, yeah.
that
no
would be
one's-
ridiculous to see. Like, I'm just imagining one of those ripping across the parking lot.
Yeah, I've always wanted to make one, but
Imagine the damage.
it's expensive. Oh, it's
Guru.
expensive.
Player.
But that might be on my down the list project list just to come up with my own.
That sounds cool, man. Yeah. That sounds like a sick project, actually.
Because it's not, the concept itself is not bad, but it's just getting everything to mesh all together.
Yeah.
And,
a lot of
and
carbon
making
fiber.
making it look like an actual drag bike would be
Mhm.
that would be the tough part, because you could build a 2-wheel drag vehicle pretty easily,
I've got a
but
couple of
getting it
these.
to look like a
Because carbon fiber isn't the issue, the motor's not the issue. Because you can do gear, you can do chain or belt. I probably do belt.
belt would probably be the easier route.
Yeah.
Right. How about you guys in the chat? What would you like to see made? We got an RTR puller from Roger. What's going on, Guru?
An RTR puller,
Puller. Like a sled puller.
tractor pull type thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to. Interesting. Some original ideas, man. That's cool. What about you guys in the chat? Surely you've got a dream RC that you'd just love to see made. I guess it doesn't have to be a vehicle either. I mean, for me, I would like to see, I mean, we're getting closer, but I would like to see more of the features that I can get out of this guy into the pistol grip radios, like multi-protocol. That's what I want to see.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be nice.
I've got multi-protocol in this. I can run pretty much anything. Actually, my next trick is I want to try and hook up this little guy.
Throw one of those on it.
Yeah. But I mean, this is an amazing radio, but I just don't understand why we've got multi-protocol across the board available. I mean, this is built into this one, but the pistol grip radios are, all right, it's not happening for some reason. Lawsuits? I don't know. What is it?
Ooh, I just thought of something that would be nice on a pistol grip as well. being able to do different types, like different switch options. So like if you needed a knob, have it interchangeable with like a toggle switch or something like that. Like
would be-
without having to do a bunch of wiring or anything, just plug and play.
Yeah.
Oh, like you talking about replacing a knob, like there's a switch. Now you want to take that switch and change it to a knob.
Yeah, something like that. Or if you want, like, if it's a 2-position switch that's on there and you want to change it to a 3-position because you have having like interchangeable switches that you don't have to
Yeah.
wire in yourself.
Well, I guess that's the good thing about this. It's just so many options.
Yeah, you have so many channels on there. You're good.
Sliders,
Right.
2-position, momentary. We got buttons. Just
That would be nice too. More pistol grips with momentary switches for like dig
Yeah.
and things like that.
yeah. Switches, knobs, dials, the works, man. What do we got here? Dirt from Franz. How are you, mate? Why not do something super rare like the Tommy Toys 16-wheeler from the 80s? Google that. Oh, Guru. There we go. 124 drag kit.
Oh, that'd be
Interesting.
nice. Now that if that came in a 124, I would buy that.
Really? You actually
What,
have a 20 scale, don't
Yeah,
you,
I'd buy
Eric?
that.
Motorcycle or just drag car in general?
Oh, if it came in a 20, if a 24 drag car came out, yeah, I'd buy one.
I mean, we did have guys doing speed runs with them. Didn't Sinister, actually, didn't he end up taking that one home?
Yeah,
What do you
with how fast he
7
got.
mile an hour or something? TTG, trained to go.
Somebody does do. It might not be 24 scale though. Might be 18 scale drag car.
Oh,
I just saw one today at the hobby store. I know the body's orange.
It's the Losi.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
in 18. Well, that came out not that long ago, didn't it? Yeah?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I think I know the one.
It's the Chevelle.
Yeah, it's kind of squished looking, but yeah.
Yes. The close
AA
proximity.
is affordable RC construction equipment with hydraulic. Yeah,
That stuff
Yeah.
gets ridiculous.
that's always going to be expensive, I think.
Yeah, Sean just spent $2,300 on one, and it came with the speaker, not the sound kit.
Oh, that's right.
He's so mad.
Extra $200 or something, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I would have loved to have been in the room to hear that. Him going off his nut. Yeah, $2,000 or more. That's it, Aaron. I think that stuff's awesome, but I don't know, man.
I think the biggest problem with that is it's just such a small market that they can't really make it affordable because there's no reason to mass produce anything.
Yeah, it's pretty niche, that's for sure. Not for everyone. You can see it being addictive as hell, though, like more addictive than crack or something, you know, just once you get into it, you're in it, you know, you're invested.
Yeah. I feel like once you invest that much into something, you have to stay with it at that point because you've already put so much money into it.
Exactly. You don't want to throw it all away. It's like, well, I might as well keep going with it now.
That's it, mate. Yeah, Sammy, I'm a bit the same way. Around $1,000, 1,200, that's probably about my limit. Aaron. Okay, top of his want list, RC Primal, Son of a Digger.
1/5.
The 1/5, yeah, buddy.
Good God.
I would love one, but I just don't know what I'd do with it, you know?
I don't know where I would keep it.
Yeah. You need another spare room or a garage.
You just need a spare room to work on it.
Wouldn't you? Yeah.
And a lift.
And a lift.
Drag car kit to Sammy. Yeah. Hey, Super. How are you, man? You've got 28 people with it says. That can't be right.
That's what it says.
Yeah, nice one, fellas.
Yeah.
Eric's a big draw. He doesn't come out from his crowd area that often.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a decent number of likes so far too, compared to how many
Yeah.
people are watching.
I don't know why it doesn't show me that here. But, it shows me how many people are watching, but it doesn't show likes. How many is it out of
24 right now.
There we go. That's not too bad. Pity it doesn't show you the dislikes anymore. Why did they take that away?
Oh,
I
because
think-
people's feelings got hurt.
Yeah, people got their feelings hurt, but I think you can see that on the back end if you go back and look at it.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see it live though.
Right. No, I've got no idea. Logging equipment, Chris. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Some logging equipment.
That'd be neat.
Because they do have all the construction equipment. You could add some logs to that.
That would be. You'd have to work really hard to grow your forest. to cut it down.
Go
Well, what you do then is you buy you a whole bunch of bonsai trees and you plant them
Yep.
in the back.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too, Aaron. RC Sparks, one of those different machines that he was making for a little
Yeah.
while there. It's
I forgot
crazy.
about that.
Yeah. Yeah, it sort of just died off or something. He was getting right into that.
Yeah, he went to another dark side.
Yeah, I was going to say he was doing a different type of logging, but
That was about that time, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Doing
He was logging, all right.
different kind of wood, right?
right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, nah. Not for me. Oh, yeah, you did, didn't you, Dirk? That's right. You just made a log hauler. Yeah. Gurus.
I was just reading that.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, all this behind me is changing though.
You got space.
Yeah, this there's going to be this is all going to be a corner adjustable desk so it can go up and down, because I'm not really supposed to sit for longer than like 30 minutes at a time right now because of back
Stand
issues.
one.
Yeah,
Get
so
on, Robert.
I have to get that. All the printers are going to move over to this desk that I'm at now, and my computer stuff will move over there. So
40 acres, Chris. So that's why you're doing the wood chopping.
I would love to be on that. Not even 40, it's like 2.
I can tell you 12 is hard enough to keep working.
12?
Yeah.
40 acres. That'd be lovely.
That's
love it, though. Especially if it's all forest, because, I mean, it really takes care of itself.
Yes. I unfortunately am not all for it.
Yeah, if you had 40 acres with most of it fields, that would kind of suck. Unless you were using it to make money, but
Little work. 6 acres, Sammy. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, that's it, Lockie. Sounds like Chris really needs something like that.
he needs full size remote logging equipment.
I think so. No, not 6 inches, Lachlan. Owns 74 acres altogether, Chris. Far out,
Wow.
man.
Nice.
That's just like sitting on money.
Yeah, it is.
Sitting on $1 million.
I want to buy some land, but I got to wait.
Right, yeah, it's fucking expensive over here, I tell you, man. The Australian dream used to be owning your own house on a nice little patch of land, but that's pretty much dead. The dream has died for a lot of people, myself included. Own a small farm, okay. Yeah, nice.
There was a place in the middle of Australia. I can't think of the name of it. We did some training there. Damn, what's the name of it?
Yeah,
It's out in the middle of nowhere.
yeah, and whoop
Central
whoop.
Australia. I can't think of the name of it. I need to look at the map and make sure see the name. If I see the name, I can remember it.
Alice Springs.
No, find it. It was in the Northern Territory or close.
Yeah, nice, Sammy. SCX6. That's pretty cool. Even that's probably too big for me, really. About 10 scale, I think, is my limit. Just for space and places to run, you know. Whereabouts are you based, Aaron? AA? Looking for somewhere more remote. Tan Honcho, yeah, nice. I did like that orange-red one they had. That was pretty cool. Those light buckets look amazing, honestly.
Yeah, I got to finally see a couple of them in person the other day. There was an RC event I went to, and I think 3 or 4 people showed up with SCX6s,
Really?
and they're nice in person. I can't bring myself to get one because I don't know where I'd actually use it.
Wherever you want. That's the
Exactly, wherever you want.
Yeah.
I'm in a very populated area. There's nowhere to use that here until I get about 30 minutes north of me.
Right. Yeah, I'm in the middle of a small city, but we're sort of at the base of some foothills, so we got places, but just got to get out of town.
Well, the thing too here is there's a bunch of places that are starting to consider RC cars vehicles. So all the trail systems say no vehicles allowed.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. So I'm figuring if I were to bring like a 6-scale truck out there, I'd definitely get kicked out.
I think so. Man,
Especially
yeah,
considering my kids could ride on it.
Exactly. But the thing is, man, these days they're trying to lump in RC planes now with drones. They're all considered drones.
Yeah.
Legally. It's fucking ridiculous, man. And you guys over in the States, remote ID, registration.
Oh, that hasn't fully gone into effect yet.
Oh no, remote ID has been stalled, hasn't it? Because they
Yeah.
I think the last time I read, I think it was a month or 2 ago, it was stopped for like another 6 months or 2 years. A lot of people can't agree on it because it's stupid.
Yeah.
It really is. Osborne, I see how are you, man. Good to see you.
What's up, Osborne?
Yeah, it's a mess, man.
Hey,
It really is. I think we've got registration over here now, but I don't know. Sort of fallen out of the whole scene really a little bit. G'day, Christina. How are you? Simply Lovely RC. Guess what day it is, Mike? Aaron says.
Thursday?
Thursday?
It depends on where you are.
Yeah, I was thinking that when you said you had all that land, Chris. That's the first thing that came to my mind. I don't know if you guys know Bot Grinder. He's an FPV pilot on YouTube. He's an absolute tripper, man. Go check him out. He's awesome. But he's raised about 40 or 60 grand, I think, like crowdsourced and bought a bunch of land. He's making a FPV park out there. And that's pretty cool. Raised a decent amount of money. What are you guys talking about? The zombie apocalypse? You never know what's going on in the chat. Hump day, right? No, that was yesterday, mate.
Moose Taco Day.
Oh.
Well, you can take that. You can take that a lot of ways.
Moose taco.
You can take that a lot of ways.
Yeah, we're just doing the 3 guests, the usual 3 guests today, Osborne. If someone has to leave, though, we might pull someone else up. Moose taco, eh? Tell me, guys, what does moose taste like?
Meat.
That's
chicken. I think it tastes like a little bit of elk and cow mixed together. I mean,
a bit like venison, maybe, or
yeah, somewhere around that area. It's a red meat, so I know it's good as shit.
Ribs. Well, they got the brain the size of a walnut or something, apparently, right?
I don't know.
Not real smart.
Well, shit, you ain't gotta have a brain. You don't have to have a big brain to not be dumb. There's a lot of those people around here.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I wish stupidity was painful.
Von Franz, he likes the moose. Robert, 907, he digs on the moose. Little gamier than deer. Okay. There you go. Yeah, I did see that picture, Double A. Guess you get a lot of meat out of a moose, wouldn't you?
Yeah, probably. The only thing I've ever had with moose was a moose burger.
Moose burger.
And it was good. But it also tasted like whatever was on it, so.
What's that you're saying that best ungulate? What the fuck does that mean?
I don't know. Using big
I
words.
got no
I'm too high to worry about big words right now.
Oh, okay, bison. Yeah, right. I thought they were protected. Is that right?
I think there are some that are actually farm raised now for that.
Right.
Oh, okay. Of course. Yep.
But I've had bison steaks and bison burgers. Those are good.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
I've heard people
a lot more
say-
tender than I expected.
Thanks, Derp. An ungulate is a hoofed animal. Mate, we're learning things on this show. What the fuck is going on? Derp, I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Yeah.
Because this
You make my brain hurt.
bad precedent, really, it does. Ungulate, choose cud. There you go. Hey, you guys are smarter than I gave you credit for, I've got to say. Chat's got all the answers. Osborne started a Slayer Pro Yoda Hilux. Good, Sammy. Fuck yeah, man. Hilux. Love it.
Such a good truck.
See you, dude. Any more outbursts of large brain like that, then we're going to have to ask you to leave. That's the first one. All right, fellas. Let's move on. What's going on next? What do we got? What's new in RC? Any new RCs out in the last week or so that have caught your eye?
Go ahead, Eric. I know you want to talk about what Dennis got and you're trying to get.
The Red Cat accent.
Yes.
Oh, you got the accent, yeah.
Yeah, I've already ordered. Mine should be here next week.
Nice.
Yeah, that's my next one.
Mate, I think if I was going to buy another RTR, that'd probably be the one. I think.
Yeah, they look awesome, and Dennis's was nice. I didn't even ask to drive it when he bought it because I was afraid I'd scratch it.
It's just the body looks very tall on it, though, right?
In person, it's not. It's just the appearance. Like, I honestly think the truck, like for Class 1 Sorca, which is Eric's favorite topic, the truck would fit perfectly.
Okay.
Like, it's flat skid, flat rail, portal axles. They flared the fenders on the red one to go over the tires. You take those tires off, put some 419s on, and I think you got an awesome Class 1 truck.
Yeah, I think was it Tony CC? I think he did a video recently, taking it into a comp or something. Someone did.
Yeah, Tony did at which hobby shop does he go to? Not Nankin. I can't think of the name of it. Dang it.
Yeah, I can't think of the name.
Reactive.
Name of the shop.
Reactive.
Yeah, Reactive.
Yep. Dirtbomb Franz, he says the Grom Granite. So you've got one right there.
All right, there. Yep. And it is a ton of fun.
What scale is it?
18th, supposedly. That's what they call it.
Yeah.
So next to, let's say, like a 24th
Oh, yeah.
power wagon. It's about,
So edging on 16, maybe, yeah?
yeah. It's probably a little closer to 16 scale, but I mean, it's not like it's a real truck to figure out the wheelbase or anything like that. But no, it's a great little package in there. Thing's awesome.
I do like that kind of stuff.
I will say though, this gets extremely hot. Even through the plastic, you can feel it.
The ESC motor.
No, the motor. Yeah.
What size motor is that?
380, I think.
Really?
Right.
I think that's what they said it is. I don't know. I can't pull the heatsink off of there right now.
I think it is the 380 on the ground.
Let me see. I have the box right here. Yeah, 380 mega.
Right.
I don't know what the difference is between a 380 and a 380 mega, but that's what they call it.
Mega. Double A Day says the new armored Gorgon as well. So you got one of them. Yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
And that's 110. Yeah.
This is 1/10, yeah. And as far as size comparison, it's about the same as a regular 1/10, like a 1/10 crawler. It's a little bit, the body's a little bit narrower, but wheelbase wise is about the size of a 1/10 crawler.
I don't know if you guys saw Kevin Talbot's video on it. He put a 6S.
Yeah.
End up breaking the thing in half eventually. The Butcher RC. G'day, mate. Thanks for joining us.
So Vanquish released Tuesday evening the new Carbon VRD comp chassis kit. And it's going to have the VFD trans, 37% of overdrive because they overdrive and underdrive it front and rear, different portal gears. It's got all the lightweight gear set for the VFD, new carbon fiber rails, obviously, a new zinc type material front weight instead of the brass. It's like 20 grams lighter aside. Plastic drive shafts, portal axles, all the bracing, aluminum sliders, and it's right priced with the Axial SCX10 Pro. and it just looks awesome. It looks like a great. Oh, and it's got the SAE or SAE shocks with hardened bodies on them. It just looks like it's going to be an amazing machine.
Yep.
Vanquish, did you say?
Yeah,
Yep. And I think, what is it, 450 or
429, I think.
430? Okay.
Right, so that's what.
Yeah, and it's supposed to be,
100 bucks,
once it's
Randy?
built up, class 2 out of the box.
Yep.
Yeah, Derp, I saw Corey's video on it too. Looks like a bit of fun, man. It looks like something that I'd like to chuck a massive motor in and just.
Yeah, there's a couple people that have already done some brushless setups, like 4500 and 5200 kV brushless motors in here.
Yeah, that's the guy.
I can't imagine controlling that.
Well, it's not control. It's just out of controlness. That's on the edge of control. Maybe that's probably Those things are at that scale. I think you're pretty much on the edge of control just about anyway, right?
Yeah, I mean, as it is now, I think it does, somewhere between 18, 20 miles per hour, and it's already a handful on road. Off road, it's a little easier to control, surprisingly.
Yeah. I think Corey got 19 out of it, 19 mile. Not sure what the kilometer conversion is. You guys can do that yourselves. Mathematics is my forte.
I'll upset everybody. I'll do it on the street outside my house, which is a very steep downhill. Get like 30 miles per hour out of it.
Right.
Oh, for sure. You going rear steer, Osborne? Nice. That'll be unstoppable. Spicy.
Said that's the butcher.
Yeah, I haven't seen that name here. Well, I don't think.
Trying to go back and see what they're talking about.
What's up, Osborne?
The Desert Rush. Desert Rush dirt. Which one's that? 118th.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do a bit of a search.
Desert Rush. What is that?
Is it the Amazon whatever special?
So buggy, it says.
Is that the WL Toys one?
Oh, that's a YouTube video. I'm trying to find where to purchase it. Let's see. It's RC Pro Desert Rush 118th 4-wheel drive brushless buggy for $155.
Are you able to present that one, Brandon?
Yeah, I can. Hold on, I can open up.
Awesome.
Trying to find the actual website, not a. There we go, RC Pro.
Okay.
It's a Canadian company.
Yep.
Oh, watch out for those Canadians. Yeah, but we're not talking about the Dallas Cowboys right now. We're going to leave that alone till Sunday. Even though we won, that was an ugly win. We need to play a whole lot better.
Yeah, I did see that one, Sammy. That was good. I'll watch Kevin, man. A lot of people don't like him, but I'll watch it. I'll watch his videos.
He's doing what he likes to do. If people are jealous because he made a lot of money, so be it.
And he's doing well too, you know. Hey, Brian, how are you, man? I mean, I don't know anyone else with that many different RCs, you know. So just that, I'll watch it just for that alone, really. Just the variety. He can break his shit, so I don't have to.
Exactly.
Aaron says that's why he doesn't watch him. Yeah. That's it, man. Each to their own. Takes all
Yep.
sorts.
My wife asked me the other day, she goes, why are you always watching YouTube videos on stuff you already bought? Because I want to see what I can do that they can't do. I don't want to break mine. Let them break theirs first.
That's it, mate. I don't really watch TV, so I mostly just watch YouTube.
Only time I watch TV is on
Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Wednesdays, Thursdays, Wednesday through Monday. Tuesday and Wednesdays I don't watch TV. If there's any kind of football, I'm watching it.
So there we go. RC Pro's Desert Rush Buggy. 118th, 4-wheel drive.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be something nice on the beach.
Oil shocks, ball bearings,
Oil shocks.
and they're alloy shocks too. It says it doesn't say what type of metal, but they're alloy.
That'll do. Yeah.
LEDs, yeah, 380 motor in that as well.
Yeah, that's the Desert Rush, I think, Brian. Not the Desert Rush. And you put the Coke on it.
Yeah, it looks like, I mean, looks decent. It's a 2S LiPo that it comes with.
Right, it does look very similar to that WL Toys one that I was thinking. Toronto RC has a brushless version, apparently. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's the brushless version.
155.
It's just, I love it. Metal differentials, metal of some sort.
Yes. Too early for whiskey. Only
So
10:30.
I'm confused on the motor though. Is that, oh, that's the motor size. Okay, so 4300 kV. But it's a 2440 size motor, I guess.
2440. Okay. G'day, radioactive scale. How are you?
Yeah, that thing would probably be pretty tough to control. And it probably just jumps straight off the line too. Instant power.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Bit of fun. Tip from France. So he's going to get the brushless one and give the brushed away. Yeah, cool. Good on you.
There we go.
Yeah, cheers for that.
Lost my windows.
Metal. It is metal.
Uh-oh.
Metal. That version boogie's hard. Cool, man. I haven't really got very far with that at all, Lockie. I can't remember. Maybe it was someone's live. I pulled it out and was going to work on it, but I didn't really get much done. But that's a 1625, I think. I've got it here somewhere. Where is it? Yeah. Haven't really got that far at all, mate.
Motor's half the size of the truck.
He barely took it out the box.
I have done a little motor test just on 2S. It was actually just one of these pussy stock batteries. So it's still got the tag on it because I don't use them. But yeah, getting a nice little bit of torque flex just on 2S. Yeah, 1625. 4800 kV.
Jeez.
It should be all right, I think. But I really just want to get some axles and tires on it and just do that motor test again and just watch that.
Rip your axles apart.
It's going to be fun for at least a minute, right? It's going to be the time of my life.
What's up, Wayne?
Yeah, it does look a bit like the Godzilla, doesn't it? The drag version of the 24. Yep. It does need wheels. Brian, I got these guys, the 70 by 49. Super cheap, man. They're the same as the Fury Tech, and OGRC had the same ones out as well. A little bit wider than the Mofo ones. Like I like the Mofo look, probably a tiny bit better. But this was a bit before he had his sale, so we just went with it. You know me, Lachlan. That's just how we do it here, mate. Yeah, I'm running the rock walks in that one, Brian. Oh, you'll see dirt. You'll see it, the Torqueflex. I'll make a short out of it or something. That's it, Lockie. She'll be right, mate. That's probably one of the oldest Aussie sayings, isn't it? No, the only other what's new in RC I had here was that lemur. What do you guys? I've got to ask you guys. What do you think of that FCX 24 lemur?
Looking at it initially, it looked very much like a toy, like something you'd get at Walmart, or yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not really a fan of the look of it.
Going for the young folk, maybe. Curtis D, how are you?
Curtis D, what's up, brother?
Yeah, I wasn't impressed with that lemur. Like, if I want to get that style, I'll get the AX24.
Yeah, probably. Like yeah. Just it sits so high. I mean, I could probably make something out of the cage, I reckon, but I don't want to buy the thing just for that.
But the cage is just so boxy. It doesn't have any like nice lines. It's just a box.
No style. Yeah, the lemur is lamer. That's right.
Yeah, I thought about it for a couple minutes, and I was like, no, I'm not gonna make anything for that, so I'm not gonna get it.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't mind that. That what was it? There's the Chevy. I think it was a Chevy or something that they did a while back. They had about 3 different ones: the black, the brown.
Oh yeah,
the Blazer.
Yeah, the Blazer. Yeah,
the K5.
Yeah,
I didn't
K5.
mind that.
I have one of those. They're all right, but the aftermarket support isn't there for them. So if you want to upgrade it, there's not a whole lot.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Anyone know of the Rockster Stingray chassis? Rockster Stingray. That sounds familiar. And I'm not getting anything up on Google search. No.
Oh, here, I see it. Yeah, it's hold on. Oh.
Very good, huh?
that was a great reaction to that.
Yeah. So it's good then.
Yeah,
It's something.
it's something. It's called a Basher Rockster Stingray chassis.
Who makes that?
Yeah, Derp, I've got too many things going on here, bro.
Somebody.
Small brain. Too many things. It's one of the goofiest looking, but it goes over rocks like crazy. That's cool.
Yeah, it's very goofy looking.
Oh, so it's like performance over everything kind of deal.
Yeah, it looks like something that you'd use on Mars.
The old moon rover.
Yeah, I mean, it looks something like something from outer space.
Oh yeah, it is the one I'm thinking of. I know. Yeah, okay.
It's got like a curved body to it. It's got big wheels. It crawls over. Yeah, it's the MOA.
Yeah. It's got a bit of that
No, it's servo motors in the chassis, but yeah, I mean, if that's what you like.
Yeah, I think I've seen was it Dustin up in north? I think he's had one of them.
Yeah,
Aluminium Ripper will be the next buggy build. Ooh, Brian. Much sexier than the Lima too, yeah. Hey, you know how much
very nice.
the Aluminium Ripper costs here? Only $490.
I was going to say, I don't want to know.
No way, buddy. Pinion Punisher to the moon, Matt Harris. Well, let's move on to the next segment of the show, which is the guest spotlights. So you guys have all got something to show off, I believe.
I can show you what I'm working on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll show you. It's making. I used to be into dioramas when I was stationed in Japan, so I'm just making a scale garage. This is just the cinder blocks,
Very
cinder block
nice.
walls. And what I'm doing right now, I'm just taking. Remember those old fat pencils? I'm just going into the creases and giving that gap in between cinder blocks. Some of them I just push down with a screwdriver to make them recess, get that old look.
Bit of depth.
And I'll probably be done with this in about another week because I gotta paint it and then I gotta make it look realistic.
See you later, Aaron.
Yeah, it's just easy to paint. You can use. I usually use like a primer, and then I go back with a wash, maybe a little bit of a black wash, a little bit of blue, so it looks that cinder block color, almost like cement, but not quite. Because I don't want a pattern on like say this side and not that side. I want it all to look different. So that's the hard part. But that's what I'm working on right now.
Did you say semen?
Semen. Not semen, cement.
Men.
I knew exactly where you were going.
You can't say that here, Eric.
Concrete.
Right. I tried to hold back, but I couldn't.
Concrete.
There you go. I think it was one of the last. I did a pop-up live the other day, and we were talking about you know how you guys call aluminium aluminum. So I started calling titanium. It's just like, there's an eye there, guys. Speaking of moonlight. Sorry, Eric, continue, mate.
Oh, no, I was just saying, yeah, it makes it easier to do dioramas because you got things like this propane tank, jack stand, cooler, milk crate. Where's my favorite is that I made that I finally mastered is I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Can you see it there? Yeah, ice cubes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, look at that. Awesome. Yeah,
So
I love the level of detail in these things, man. Really do.
So, and there's a Coke bottle.
Awesome.
And all it is just about getting the right scale. You can, with a 10 scale, you can get away with 12 scale stuff, but if you got a 3D printer, you can just boost it up like, I forgot, I think it's like 20%. I don't even think it's that much, but it works. So I'm getting back into it.
Yeah, sick.
I'll be I'm gonna start doing videos starting on Monday.
Oh, really?
Nice.
Yeah, nice. Little update videos and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dirk, you can say anything here, but doesn't mean we're not going to like rip the shit out of you for saying it. That's all. You can say it. We're just childish and immature. You know how it is.
All right, Jesus Christ. I figured out the lighting. That's friggin' bright. I can't see anything now.
I guess that's a good segue to what you're working on.
Oh, God.
There we go. Looks like you're next, Brandon. Hey.
That's so bright.
My retinas.
Yeah, I looked right at it because it's supposed to be on a. I thought it was on a switch, and it's not. It's just direct power with no switch.
Point blank.
God.
God.
That's. I don't know why it's like that.
So before you start, Brandon, just give me a second. I'm just going to go back to a comment from Brian Koshner here. Speaking of moon rovers, have you guys seen any of the Quadra Blue design? SCX.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
No.
he's on Etsy, and has some really cool designs for SCX 24 bodies. It's all like Mars and Moon Rover style stuff.
Performance over everything.
What's that?
Yeah, okay. I think I've heard that Quadra Blue before. I've heard that name mentioned, but I don't think I've seen them.
Yeah, it's not really performance based. I mean, some of them look like they'll perform well, but they're more to just have a different style.
Oh, that's not Quadra Blue.
Can you present that?
No, I'm on. I can't do that. I'm on my laptop.
Hey JD, how are you, mate? Thanks for joining us.
Why?
I haven't received it. Yeah, the aluminium ripper, eh? Yeah, so the floor is yours, Brandon.
Oh, I'm just trying different wiring because it is actually attached to a switch, but as soon as I turn the truck on, that happens.
Damn,
and I'm pretty sure that's too much power going to this light bar.
I can see the light reflecting and hitting the back wall there.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's ridiculous. But if I flip the switch, or if I flip the plug around, it still doesn't, the switch still doesn't work. It still gets direct power, but it's much dimmer. So,
right.
Like that's not even bright enough to light up the wall behind my computer screen. So, I don't know. That's what I've been working on is this. I won this body at an event, and custom painted body for the event.
Yeah, sick.
And so I've been working on just getting everything put together for it. And at that event, the SCX-10 is kind of the car I let my kids use for crawling, and it's been pretty heavily modified. It's not really not much is left of the SCX-10, but my daughter was driving it and fell off a bridge and landed upside down, and it cracked the body that was on it, like all completely apart. It doesn't really work anymore. It had a deadbolt body on it, but so this is the replacement. It worked out perfect because it happened at the same event.
Yeah, man, that's the way things work out sometimes, isn't it? What body is that?
This is the Traxxas TRX4 Sport body.
Oh, okay, so it's just a sort of made.
Yeah. So it's supposed to look like a couple of different trucks, I think, between a Toyota, Ford, Dodge, all of them.
Yeah.
But it's going to be getting a new tailgate cover on it that says Traxial. Since it's a Traxxas body on an axial truck. Yeah, they put that's actually an axial part. It has the axial logo on it.
Oh, no shit.
Which won't show up on the camera, but yeah, so they put that on there. Not entirely sure why. They also put it upside down, so it looks like a mustache more than
it does. That's
but
cool
you know
too,
what? It's good. It's gonna stay like that because they did screws through the body to put that on, and then glued it behind the body, so I can't actually get it off ever again. So that's staying on there. But yeah, it's a fun truck, and that's gonna be my main. The place that I was at that has all their logos and everything all over it. That's basically gonna be my main crawling spot because they're about a half hour north of me, and it's a huge property. It's actually a Jeep shop, and they're into RC stuff, so they have a huge trail that's probably maybe half a mile long, and it's all just rock crawling. There's even a creek that runs through the whole property, so it runs through the creek. And then they also have a short course track behind the shop as well. So
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'll be going there actually Saturday to run the Gorgon and the Granite Grom.
Yeah,
because I don't really have anywhere to run them here.
Bass C, yeah, if you can afford gravy powder, toast and gravy, dude. And if it's multi-grain bread, that's even better. That's a tip for you, mate. Since it looks like he's spent all his money on RC all-wheel drive portals, Enduro tires, and the new Mia's axles. Oh, nice. Send me some photos of that when you get them in, Bass. I'd like to have a close look at those.
Put some hot sauce on it.
What's that?
Put some hot sauce on it.
There you go. Slice them up. Bread and water, mate.
I like Brian's getting a body is worse.
It sounds like he's been there. Brian's like the RC hoarder. You seen the fucking tables of shit that he's got? My God.
Oh, this is... So I have a garage full of stuff too.
But aren't we all RC hoarders if you really think about it? Because we all have more than, say, 5 RC cars.
Yeah, we all have an issue. That's
I mean, just on this shelf that you see right there, I got 10. It's not including the box there. It's not including what's behind. I got one behind here too.
Well, and for me, there's like, with as much as there is that goes into these, you're not going to get anything back if you try and sell it.
No.
So.
All for love. Chunky Customs, how are you, mate? Welcome.
What's up, Chunky?
Not a hoarder, he's a collector.
We've all got the ways that we justify it, though, don't we?
No, yeah. my way of justifying it is I could be spending my money on much worse and be addicted to much worse things. So
there you go.
That's it.
You can't argue with that.
Mm-hmm.
See you later, Sammy. See you next time, mate. Have a good one.
Trust me, my wife would rather me be here all day long in this room than out of some bar somewhere talking ruckus, as she calls it.
Ruckus.
Tempted to try the Mofo axles, but I'm a cheap whore. Yeah, I'm the same, man. I'm with the Australia US conversion rate at the moment. I'm pretty much.
That'd be expensive.
Yeah. Brass FMS portals. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Bass, give it a shot, man. Multi-grain bread, though. Remember, it really does make it a bit more filling. Corey, got no chill. How are you, mate?
What's up, Corey?
Josh. So, what do you have to show us?
So obviously, I just got this today, and I'm just totally impressed, especially the mural. Keith did a great job on it. It's going to look awesome when it's done. So this is going to be what I'm working on For the meantime, probably. But since I figured I was coming here, I got my Maz Designs truck right here. And I need to upgrade my motor. ESC. If it tells you how long ago I set up this chassis, it is still the Amazon Outrunner and Hobby Wing 18 amp setup. I like the Outrunner control, but what should I go to next? What's going to give me a little bit of wheel speed and control on this truck?
What motor did you say it was?
It's the Surpass Hobby Outrunner.
Okay. And the ESC, I reckon, man, go like either the Rockwolf from Mofo ESC or the Fury Tech stuff, man. Fury Tech stuff's great. So, and the new Rockwolf's really good with brushless as well.
Okay.
Or there's what ESC is on there? Did you say?
It's the old school Hobby Wing, like when you first started doing SCX24, the 18 amp.
Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon even just go with a different ESC, and maybe you'd probably be able to use the same motor.
You could also talk to Dinky RC because he does custom programming on his ESCs. So he might be able to program an ESC specifically to that motor.
Right.
Yeah, as long as you know B and how many poles you can. It's the same. Right. It's the same thing as the Rockwolf, I think. Anyway, yeah, it runs the same software.
I went up to the Gauntlet in Michigan, and Tony, CCXRC was doing a comp,
right?
And the truck was where I wanted it to be, but it just didn't have the control I wanted. I finally got to the point, like, because my 1/10 comp trucks, I run Holmes Outrunners with the Holmes Crawlmaster V2, and the control on those trucks is incredible.
Right.
So trying to drive this like I would drive my 10 scale comp trucks, it's kind of like, man, I'm letting myself down. It's my fault. The ESC just doesn't have that low speed control I'm used to.
Yeah. Brian Koshner says the Mofo Nano BAM on 3S using the Rockwolf ESC. Guru says the Lizard Pro. Yeah, I've got both. They're both really good. The good thing about the Lizard Pro and the Fury Tech is just the Bluetooth app, really, just the ease of program. That's the big difference.
Yeah, I saw all the Fury Tech stuff, obviously, because he hasn't that stuff if you even looked at a SCX24. But I didn't know if there was something just different, something that the comp guys are using now that's better. But I was leaning towards the Fury Tech.
Yeah, can't go wrong with the Fury Tech.
Then I picked up this. It's kind of hard to see, but it is a 70 Mustang body.
Oh, yeah,
because I have a 1970 Mach 1.
Nice.
There we go. Yeah.
That I'm converting to a 5-speed right now. It's out on my list in my garage.
Thanks, Bob.
So I want to make this onto like a TT02 or a Phaser chassis and make it match my car.
Nice.
So
classic.
I'll go ahead. I have to be careful paint. Not my normal rattle can comp spray. Let's go run it in the rocks. Which I can't say my last truck is like that. Trail Crawlers RC. I could give Dennis a shout out. He did 2 trucks for me and my son. They're hydro dip.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think I've seen that blue one. That's got like the ghosting images in the.
Yeah, and so does. Yeah, and this is my son's truck. So Dennis made us. Oh, Dennis nailed these. And honestly, like I love blue, but the images come out so much better on this tan. It just looks incredible. Trail Crawlers RC, if you don't know who Dennis is.
Yeah, check him out. He's a good fella too.
And then I guess lastly, Scale Rat kind of called me out to work on this car because I was running this body on my TT02 and 80 mile an hour hits kind of
Oh
its
no.
So I was on Operation 11 Charlie a couple weeks ago, and he goes, "Don't fix it. Do some stuff to make it look like you're in the process of fixing it. Put like some primer here. Make it look like you're fixing it. Patina it out."
Yeah.
So
Make the
this
most out of
car,
it.
yeah, I'm gonna see if I can use my airbrush and for the first time, and see if I can make this look like I'm trying to fix it.
Right.
That's kind of like my winter project.
That's a good idea though, to sort of make a feature out of it.
Yeah. But he saw it and goes, "Man, I love it beat up." He goes, "Just make it look like you're trying to fix it, you know, primer, some spots, whatever you're doing." So shout out to Scale Rat, but yeah. And this is on a Red Cat drift chassis, so it's no longer trying to go 100 mile an hour.
When you're doing that, do some hard tape lines for the primer too, so it looks like you've primered certain sections of it instead
Like
of
the patches.
Yeah. Awesome, dude. That's pretty cool. You off, Robert? See you later, mate.
Later, Robert.
Hey, Jim Rockwolf, how are you, buddy? We were just talking about your ESC, actually.
I met
Nice.
Rockwolf at was it Rock? Shoot, who did I meet? I think I met Rockwolf
At the
at the
Gauntlet.
Gauntlet. Yeah.
Yep.
He's running
Yeah.
Black High Trail. I was right behind him with a little Capra.
That's the one. No Gauntlet here. Nothing even close.
We actually got an event next month that should be pretty fun. It's called the Turkey Crawl. It's going to be in central and north, not true northeast, but more central Ohio. Adventure Time is kind of hosting it. Brent from Adventure Time.
Okay. Yep. Man, I can't even find people to run with, let alone events and stuff like that. That's basically why I'm doing this. I think catch up with RC people and just hang out.
No, we made a goal to hit a ton of events this year. So we started out USTE, Beat the Creek, Axial Fest Badlands, Gauntlet, Rocktober, and this one coming up. So like we've been all over this year. RC stuff. It's been a blast.
If you want another good one to try out, if you are planning on doing that again next year,
Yeah.
Crawl the Smokies in Tennessee.
Okay.
It's at a shop called RRW, but they own basically the entire mountain, and there's 4 miles of trail.
Yes, in
Oh, nice.
Gatlinburg.
Yeah, it's
Say my sister lives in Tennessee, so
yeah,
it's trash.
It's right there by Gatlinburg, and that place is awesome. And when I did it this year, it was over 400 gates.
400?
400.
What sort of size land? Like
It's acres of land. It's on a mountain.
400.
Yeah, it's a small shop. They have a ton of good parts in there, a ton of good trucks in there. But yeah, it's called, I think it's Crawlfest or it's Crawlfest is the one that's in because Crawl the Smokies, I think, is the one that's
I can
This month
hold
one.
on. I can give it to you. No, that's not it. I mean,
No, Lewis, we haven't opened package E yet. Package number E.
But yeah, that was an awesome event. I didn't camp there. You can camp there. There's camping on site. I stayed in a hotel that was about 15 minutes away.
Not bad.
I'd probably roll
I'm kind
my
of happy
camper
I
down.
did. Kind of happy I did because I was very happy to be able to take a shower after that event.
Yeah, that's the thing.
that's why they make diaper wipes.
Yeah. So the other thing though with that event is access to the property is pretty limited. Because it is on a mountain and everything is off road. So like the parking lot, you basically can't get in unless you have a 4x4 vehicle.
Okay. Yep. So it's pretty serious then. No, you've been reading the Promoto Guru. Got him a new suit. I saw one, they had like a little hoodie for him or something. Who was that? Like a little fucking hoodie that they'd put on the guy. I'd love one of those Promotos, seriously. I know it sounds silly, but if it was a tiny bit smaller, I'd probably be all over it. Stick to these guys. All right, fellas. Well, that's all the guest spotlights, right?
That's
I
it.
think
I believe so.
Yep.
I think we're going to do a bit of a. We'll do another vote tally. If anyone here hasn't voted yet, you guys in the chat, drop in. We're going between A, B, or C. Catch up with the chat here. Give you guys a couple of minutes. Oh, Corey, you've already voted, haven't you? Yeah. Guru says camp where? Grizzly? I don't know if you saw that one.
Oh, in Tennessee.
Tennessee, okay.
Yeah, there's
Gibson.
So I was just on it. Hold on. Let me get back to it. It's called, they got a website. The website is rrwcrawlzone.com.
yeah, that's the shop that's on site.
Yeah.
G'day, Mitchell. How are you?
They have a really cool 124 scale course there now too. The FMS sponsored.
I haven't been there. I haven't been there in about, I don't know, a year and some change.
Yeah, Stinky, if they had a 24th scale, I'll be all over it. A 10th scale even. Or, I don't know. It's just large. It's just a matter of finding a place to run it, I think. That's the thing.
Are we talking about the S66 again?
No,
No,
Promoto.
Promoto.
Oh, the Promoto. That thing
Yeah.
is fun, man. John Martin let me drive his at the Gauntlet. It is.
Yeah.
Oh, April 27th is the 8th annual Crawl Fest in the Smoky.
Yeah. But yeah, that event is a ton of fun. And I think this year there were like a little over 300 people there.
Really? Yeah, that's decent. That's the one, Lockie. Yeah, 2FM RC. That's where I saw it. Got the hoodie.
Yeah.
But yeah, just the amazing amount of tech and coding and like the tech that's gone into that bike is just pretty impressive. Yeah. Thanks, Rockwolf, with an A. We'll just catch up with the chat here, then we'll open up some.
Mitchell? Mitchell's the one that broke the speed record for the Tamiya speed speed run.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dwayne. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's it, Stinky. A 110 Pro Moto. That. Oh, here we go. Speak of the devil. John Martin. Hey, mate. Hey, we got Nick from Havoc Hobbies as well. Hey, we got 30 people here. That can't be right.
Let me see.
Told you. You got a
Yep.
7-foot guy like Erik in here.
Not me.
30
Definitely not.
watching with 27.
It is Erik,
thumbs
isn't
up.
it?
No,
That's it's pretty decent for a shit show like this one, I've got to say. Thank you, fellas. Appreciate it. And yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah,
Very
thanks
cool.
for having me. That's like you text me. I was like, of course.
I'm happy I could make it this time.
I was like,
Yeah,
I have nothing else better to do. I was like, the wife will be at work. I am like, the cat's gone. The mice will play.
fuck yeah.
So even though Chunky Customs is trolling, saying he thought it was OnlyFans, he just released a bed for like the G Speed FS, the UGRC Outlaw, and stuff that has a carrier bearing, so you can increase your angle so your drive shaft isn't hanging lower than your high clearance links on 110 stuff.
Interesting.
Yeah, right.
So our buddy Truck Tech Joe wanted a carrier bearing on his UGRC Outlaw truck, and kind of found who's Semi Joe had that carrier bearing set up for the semis.
Right.
So
yeah.
kind of used that design of a prop shaft with bearings, and then he 3D printed a bed that utilized that. So you can run the short shaft straight out from your transmission to it, and then the angle is, I can't remember, I think it's about 20 millimeters or so back from where the transmission is, depending on your transmission, obviously. So then your angle is above all those links, and it really helped out. Find him on Facebook.
Right. Raz, no, thanks for watching, mate. It's you guys that, I don't do this for myself. Well, I do, I guess. I've got selfish reasons as well, but it's just a hang, Like I don't like to feature myself. I like to feature you guys. You guys in the chat, you're the hardcores. So
Yep.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be a show without them here.
Yeah, it's just that core group, But I've got a bit of a rule with this show. I always try and have at least one guy that hasn't been on the show before, but to have three, and I did it late notice, guys, so I do appreciate that as well. And,
Oh, no problem. I was just surprised, like, oh, he knows who I am.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
yeah, I've been a bit slack the last couple of episodes. Leave it too late, Don't give people enough time. Talking to Tony, CC, try and get him on the show when he can find some time.
Oh, he's slammed. He's so busy with all his stuff.
Yeah, that's it.
And I think he's still like helping out his church, isn't he? As like the music or entertainment director or whatever.
Something like that.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I knew he had some sort of band background, right?
Well, it's like it's music producing or whatever it was he did.
It wasn't really the playing music. It was more like music engineering, like
Right, engineering,
sound engineering and stuff.
Sound, all that good stuff.
Yeah, that's cool. Rock Wolf Design says thank you everyone on the panel. Stinky. Enjoyer just released longer shafts. Yeah, right. on the high trail truck.
Nice.
They wait. They did longer. Oh, okay, gotcha.
Longer shaft never hurt.
I mean, it depends on who you ask.
Perspective, but I'm sorry.
Oh, I didn't know this. Samir has a new model out.
I think it's a repop, isn't it?
It's the GFO 2.
Oh yeah, the squash thing.
Yeah.
I have heard
13
people mentioning the squash. Yeah.
Oh,
There's 13 gears that run across the chassis to drive front to rear.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah.
No, they don't have a. Do they have a picture of it in here? Nope.
You know, Brad talked about that a lot, Eric.
Hey, don't go there with me right now. Nah, they don't have a picture of it.
That's it, Jim. That's what she said.
He calls us. That's great.
Enjoy calls it the cervix smasher.
Wow.
Well done, Stinky. I'll pay that. Well done.
yep. That was good.
I'm glad I kept you here. I knew it was for a reason, right? The old monocoque. That's it. All right, we're going to open a package then. So, what do we got? We have C. C in the lead by 1.
Yes.
Oh. So every package we'd like to play a silly little guessing game. Let me get a bit of this. There we go. So it's not a big package. That's also what she said. Not much in the way of noise. Who'd like to make a guess?
Micro servo.
I was going servo as well.
Servo?
Sorry, I just realized my mic was muted. I'm gonna go motor.
Motor? I don't even know, actually. I'll be honest with you.
You're
like
like me.
Cheeky cunt, says Stinky. Yeah, I think I've pretty much got all the 128th drifter stuff in now. I've just got to get off my ass and do some building. ESC, Jim. Man, that'd be nice, because if it was, it'd be one of yours, I think. I have used them all now, actually. Wouldn't mind a couple more. Something slutty for Halloween. Stinky's on fire.
That is small.
Well, it could be really slutty.
It is small.
Blades for the drone. No, probably not cock rings, Eric. It's been a while since we've had cock rings on the channel. But for a good 3 weeks there, they were the hot ticket item, weren't they? They really were. For those that aren't in the know, cock rings is actually code for tires for this guy. WL Toys 284131. All right.
Where is it? No, that's not it. Hold on, I got something for you to show you.
Some pickles for Sean. I love pickles, dude. Pickles are the best. Pickles was actually my first solid food, apparently. It's that thong that I ordered from Asia Teas. Jelly tea. All right.
Oh, shit.
It's an Endura or something.
Endura something.
Nah, I bought so many of them, Derp. That's right. Stock up for the summer. Docs? Who said
you're
links?
stocking up and
Links.
we're putting up and you're putting out.
So it's basically just a set of well, the Endura's got a Halloween sticker sheet. I haven't seen that one.
Pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah, just a set of stainless high clearance links. Deadbolt, actually. But I think I only actually bought these for this guy. And I've already linked up, but I put the micro Komodo in. Let's see if we can show you that. And the link was sort of fouling it. So we ended up putting, let's see if I can get any kind of light on the subject here. Yeah, I don't know if you can see there. High clearance link upside down.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm hoping one of these, just to match it up, I guess. It doesn't, you can barely notice it in there, but you know how it is, guys. Oh, and actually, update on, you going to focus?
Focus.
Nocus.
I know.
Yeah, I ended up blowing out the threads in the knuckles here weren't that good. The OGRC heavy brass knuckles. So I sent him an email, and it actually happened while I was on live stream. So I told him that. I didn't say whose live stream or how many people or anything because it wasn't huge. But
You got
within
31 likes.
3 hours, they sent me a picture of the replacement package.
Nice.
3 hours, dude. That's pretty good. They were really cool about it, man. But yeah, it happens, you know. It's manufacturing. But they did the right thing. Always frustrating, though. Blow out those fucking threads. What you smoking there, Eric?
This is called green crack.
Yeah, I had that here about 2 or 3 months ago. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I don't like taking narcotics. I don't like taking narcotics at all.
Right.
So instead of going ahead and getting ADH medicine, a friend of mine said, "Hey, try this green crack. It'll almost do the same thing. It does a better job, actually."
Yeah, quite nice, actually.
Yeah, it is. It's very nice. My wife got it for me, and she's like, "Yeah," he said, "Try this." I'm trying it. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's a good name, isn't it, Jim? 284131. Really, it's got a ring to it. We're going to catch up with this. Catch up with the chat here. We'll open up another package. Yeah, fancy stickers, Lewis. I'm going to try laying the shops back a bit more. Yeah. All right. I did take it. I have run it. I've already broken it. I was actually pretty surprised. Runs pretty good. Runs pretty good for something that I just slapped together like super, super quick. That's the way Rockwolf runs the rig. So if it's good enough for you, mate, then I'm sure it's really good for me. Green crack is super good nubs.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty. It's good. Very good. I can say pretty good. I would say very good.
And Erik X Lewis says it's his favorite. Stinky's also a fan. Dirk von Franz also loves Purple Punch.
Yeah, Purple Punch is good.
Stinky Cola says Trainwreck.
Yeah.
Another old classic, similar. Jim likes the old green crack tea. Fellas. Purple Haze this fine evening, says Erik.
Yeah, Purple Haze is one of those Fridays sitting on the couch chilling.
Yep. Yeah, that's it, Matt. I thought it was pretty good of them too. 3 hours. No company has ever done that quickly and been that keen to show the proof of it as well. But I figured since I used the old, it happened on a live stream. I figured I'd
Guru is
tell people that they did the right thing. You know what I mean?
What did you read?
You got a comment there from Guru for you, Erik?
Yeah. Hey, my white crack brings home the bacon. He works right home.
Yeah, that's cool.
No, I'm retired. I'm retired military, so I wanted to work, but I wanted to go back to work. Why? You don't have to work because I'm bored. That's why. And then that's when I picked up RCs.
Yeah, dude, that's cool. So what was your background in the military?
Search and rescue.
Oh, right. Yeah. we see what you did there, Guru. Wedding pie, Dirt. You at a wedding? I know we're still talking about
pie or wedding cake.
We're talking about fucking. Oh man. Yeah, you guys have got all the what do they call them? The shops?
The strains. Yeah,
No, the what's the name of the shops there? The
dispensaries.
dispensaries. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah, well, here we have dispensaries, and we got this thing. It's called pop-ups, and what it is somebody will say, well, I'll get a message on my phone sometime or between 8 and 10 Saturday morning, telling me where I can go buy whatever I need to buy. It could be edibles, tincture, flour. It doesn't matter. And you go there, you buy what you buy. Usually like a 10, maybe a $20 entry. You get free weed. Hey, I'm not complaining.
Dude, why would you? Denny's Bastos from Brazil. He's back again. How are you, mate? Good to see you.
What's up, Denny's?
What's up?
We'll catch up with this chat and we'll open up another package. I'm sure I already said that, didn't I? So I just got too much going on here. Right, what do we got next? So we got A and B left, and it's a tie.
Wow.
Yep. So what we'll do is each of you guests get one more vote each between A and B.
I'm going B.
B?
I'm going A.
Oh, now you got to split it.
B.
B. All right.
I got some Bubble Kush.
Oh, man, don't do that to me, Erik.
I got some Pure Indica.
Son of a bitch.
What else I got? Granddaddy Perk.
Stop. Please. You're killing me.
I got some Blue Dream. I got some Sour Diesel. And what is this?
Sour Diesel?
There we go. I just muted Erik.
Muted him.
See, Sour Diesel.
Oh man. I am actually dribbling a little bit right now.
Oh, this is my weed growing book right here. I have every weed strain I've grown is in this book with along with my seeds. It's just not the time yet. I got another 6 weeks before I can start thinking about it.
Oh man! All right, guys in the chat, guys on the panel, who wants to? Oh, now Eric's ex Lewis, he's in on it. Who wants to make a little guess on this package? This package is quite light, actually. I've got no idea what's in this one either. Just wait for
Oh, it is super thin too.
yeah. Jenny from Brazil. Cheese, Rockwolf says. Maybe just one slice, maybe.
Is
Did any of you guys send me cheese?
cheese.
Cheese.
Commander cheese?
A skid says
Chassis. I'm gonna go with a chassis.
Are you still talking about fucking weed, Rockwolf? God damn it, you guys. All the different
I'm
strains.
going to go with drone blades. Someone said earlier. I'm going to steal that.
Mm,
Hmm?
yeah, it could be.
I'll go with no. I'll retract my statement. I'll go with skid plate.
Toe rings, Bass. What the fuck? All right. Kind of curious myself, actually. Ah, link riser.
Oh shit!
There you go.
Should have stuck with the link.
Yep.
But one of the wider varieties, you know, the one of those guys for the 24 scale.
Oh yeah.
I haven't tried these yet. I don't know. Do you reckon there's any minor?
Is it
advantages?
actually wider though? Or
Or
is it just a
or
different
is it just
mounting
got
surface? Yeah.
It's just got extra meat on the outside, right? Let me just some rough.
There we go.
No, it's the same inner measurement. So
Just beefier.
that out. Still 26 people here. With all the things that we've said and done, people are still here. It's you guys. Now, you've obviously brought some people with you. I appreciate that, fellas. That's cool.
I may have told one or two people.
I posted it on my Instagram and YouTube.
I posted it on YouTube and Facebook.
Awesome, guys. Thank you.
It's in the WhatsApp.
Now, what's that?
I was
Yeah,
gonna put it
sometimes.
on Facebook, but I gotta change my. I got a personal Facebook. I have yet to make an unknown RC Facebook. That's what I need. That's probably what I'll do tonight.
Rock Wolf, you haven't tried that? Right. Brian obviously has. Whoops. We know Brian's tried them. He's the fucking king of it. Nice one. Oh, you like those ones, Nick? You've tried them? Yeah, same. Yeah, I don't know. What are you talking about? LG? Or me? Fucking nothing to do with me, man. All right, last package of the day that I've told you about. Anyway. You know we like to have little bonuses here every now and then. Ramp crab. Adjustable ones. But the ones with the with the multiple, like proper riser ones. You're talking about, Brian?
Oh yeah, with multiple mounting points
Yeah,
on them.
like those triangular sort of high. I do have a couple of them here. I've got 2 of them, but I haven't. I did try to throw one in the monster truck, but it ended up fouling the motor for some reason. Not like it's a big motor. You shared it on MySpace. About 6 months ago, I did. I can look for a couple of old pages on there. Ramp crab's underrated. Yeah, I don't have any of their stuff. I buy most of my stuff from AliExpress, honestly.
I do too. And that's what I forget what I order sometimes because it's like, what is this?
Just did the brass adjustable servo mount. Okay. Check that out. Actually, I think I know what this one is, which is unusual. All right, fellas, for the last time. Pretty much the same as the last one, maybe tiny, yeah, very thin.
I'll go with the skid.
Skid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys in the chat, anyone want to take a quick guess before I open this puppy up? Yeah, I think I know what it is. Nipple rings, Matt. No pierced nipples. I used to have a lot of piercings, but I had to get rid of some of them. That's it, Terp. Ramp crab. Yeah, it's the best name ever, I think. Ramp crab. How did we come up with that?
Is that the same thing as a lot lizard?
Right. Yeah, ramp. Get the ramp. Catch crabs at the ramp there. Down at the docks. Going with shocks again, Deb. No worries. Oh, brass hex extension. That's a pretty good guess, actually. We don't get that one very often. I like the way you're thinking. Diff cover brass, maybe.
Axle shafts.
Axle shaft. Yeah. I've been through a couple lately, actually. Ramp crab is the sister company of stairfish. Oh, man. You guys. Erik. We have a wiener.
Oh, man.
Brass. You got it, buddy?
Winner, chicken dinner.
G'day, Kurt. How are you, mate? So, yeah, the old, just cheapos, AliExpress. But I don't know why they black out the extensions, but not the nuts. You're gonna have to paint my nuts, guys. Paint your own nuts. What's going on, Kurt? Yeah, we let anyone on this live, mate. We even let you on here. But we all have regrets, right? I mean, we all live with regret.
Everyone makes mistakes.
Bad life choices.
I've made quite a few of those.
Stinky Colas. When he was younger, he called the slutty girls at the skate park ramp tramps.
That's perfect.
Elevator eel. Oh man, they're all coming out now.
What's
yeah,
up,
Erik.
Kurt?
Eric did nail it that time.
Yeah, he did.
Wasn't Stinky just giving him shit about one day you'll get one of these right? Fuck, that didn't take long, did it?
Yeah, but the
still
sun
here.
shines on the dog's ass every now and again.
That's it, mate. That's it. Well, like I said, that was the last package that I told you about. We do have another one.
Oh man.
Now, this one was actually from last week, but I lost it somehow. I could not find the fucking thing anywhere. So, last week's lost mail is this week's bonus mail, right? Let's just catch up with this chat, because if I do this, if I don't, I'm going to lose the plot. Endura, I don't. These aren't Endura, actually, Brian. These are just some off-brand cheaper than Endura. How about that? I might just put a couple of these on the front of this guy. We've got to finish editing the video I did on this thing. Mofo OG V3. Took it out for a good run. Only broke the guy back here. Buzzsaw X 030. Rockwolf ESC. Only run it on 2S. Got 12-tooth overdrive front and back. Super light, man. The only aluminium is the skid and the servo. Servo, man. Yeah. It's all plastic otherwise. Light as fuck. Bit of fun. That was the second. I built this straight after the FJ. So pretty much 2 builds back to back. Whatever parts you can find, you know. Who's making all the fucking racket? Is that you, Erik?
No, that's me.
Jesus Christ.
He's got a
Pulling
bag
out
of
hot glue
popcorn.
gun. No, hot glue gun.
Hot glue gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it, Kurt. Even you. We'd have you back, mate. Do no invite to be on your show, I see, Kurt. I'll see how it is, mate. All right. Yeah, that's exactly where the ramp crabs come from. Stinky, you did see it? Good. I'm sure Erik feels vindicated. Extra more.
So my wife tried to get in the RCs. She bought her a 24. She broke it. And I told her, she said, "Can you fix it?" I said, "No, you bought it. You fix it." And when I said that, she said, "Nope, I'm not getting into it." So I have not one but 2 24s now. But I just ordered I'm gonna make a 6x6.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, what's your one? Well, what are both of them actually?
One's a Bronco. I forgot what the other one was. Hold on, let me
Yeah, that's right, Lachlan. Endura is classy in Australia. That's how we roll. Top shelf LG, says Bass. Yeah.
Yeah, hers. See.
Yeah, cool. Yep. Yeah, I never had one.
Broke it, and when I told her she had to fix it because she broke it, she didn't like that answer. I told her, like, what if you're out riding around and you break it and I'm not around? So
yeah.
Wouldn't she be running around with you?
So
Just fix the truck.
Bass, no, I'm probably not going to paint it, mate. I've already scratched the shit out of it. I'm probably just going to put some of that panel line marker on it. And I think I'll probably call it a day, man. 30 packets of ketchup. Is that your guess for the package here?
No, I won't fit.
Or that's the paint he wants you to use.
All right, fellas. Now, this time for the last time, anyone might want to make a guess? It's super light, man. I think I know what's in here too. And if it's what I'm thinking, it's going to be good for a bit of a laugh.
I'm keep my comments to myself.
No, please don't. You can say
Nah,
anything here. Remember?
You said it was soft. Only thing I can think of is like, I don't know, maybe phones.
Foams.
Yeah.
Deb from France says wheels, but yeah, like super light, man. Almost lighter than air. A little bit of girthiness to it. Wire? No, it's super light. LG.
I think
Yeah.
foams is a good guess, actually.
Foams is probably the best guess.
I'm going to go
Oh,
anti.
it's designs. Yeah.
Bubble wrap. No, I don't think it's bubble wrap.
Lose him?
Uh-oh.
He needs to re-up his minutes on his Boost Mobile.
Right. He's frozen.
But does he know he's frozen?
He's probably talking right to us. He opened
He's
it
already opened the package.
Why am I on here? Oh, don't tell me I'm.
Now you're the
Are you
host.
host now?
I hope not. Damn it. Great.
Oh, Jesus. I don't even know how to use this thing.
Yeah, I've only done Zoom. I've never used. He probably tried to join and he's sitting in the background and you got to bring him in. No one knows how.
I have no clue how to do any of that. Um, I don't know how to use this program at all.
Now Eric's backstage.
Yeah, I don't have any controls or anything here.
I don't have any controls either. I'm not logged in. Google search
Yeah.
StreamYard.
I think I just saw that pop up. I think I'm actually going to do that.
I think it said reconnecting host.
Jesus, Dirk. Yeah, I have zero control over anything right now.
Right. Well, in Australia, they run off of generators. Did a generator run out of gas? Am I the only one left? Did he get kicked too? Awesome.
Hey,
Hey, made it back.
There we go.
sorry about that, guys.
I don't know what happened because I just started looking at settings and it pushed me backstage.
Yeah, that's what
No,
I
I had to reset everything.
Does that mean I won? Like I was the last survivor?
You're the winner.
Fuck, sorry about that, fellas. Yeah, I got through about 11 episodes of this without a hiccup, and now this has happened like 3 times, I reckon. Now, thanks for hanging around, guys. Where were we? We are going to open some mail. We're still on Rockwolf's comment,
Right.
Cochrane.
Love that it's just stuck on cock rings.
It's that sort of show.
That could
Really is.
that could be a weird emergency room visit if you had one stuck on.
Yeah,
that'd
I'm
be,
sure not
yeah.
the weirdest thing they've ever seen there though.
It's not the weirdest thing that's happened on the show, that's for sure.
Oh, the stories I could tell you when I was a paramedic. Oh my God.
That's somebody did say bubble wrap and that is
Bubble wrap.
bubble wrap.
Package of bubble wrap.
Oh, mate. Yeah, sorry about that, man. I'm learning, man. I'm only new to this shit. Right? Okay. Whoa.
Oh man.
Uh-oh.
A Bendor designed by Like. That's fucking catchy, right? That's the catchiest thing.
Is it like a person or a group or just a feeling?
Oh.
Oh.
Guess what, Jim?
I was close.
Guess what? It is. What the fuck?
There they are. Just don't get it stuck on.
What do you mean? That's perfect size. What? Oh. Okay.
Ribbed on the inside for better traction.
These things, man. Like all the other ones that I bought was super cheap. I don't even want to tell you how much I paid for these actually.
Well, the tires are typed so it pushes the moisture away.
No,
And if I turn it inside out, will it be ribbed for my pleasure?
It could be.
could be.
But these things, man, like, all right, here's the other ones I've been buying. Like, pretty cheap and nasty.
Looks like you burned it off already.
But they're like, there's no left and rights. Like this one's actually backwards because it's all just rights or lefts. Kind of sucks. But I guess at that scale, it's not going to make much difference. But these things, I don't know if you can tell, man. There is like
Yeah, there's a nice tread pattern to
that's
them.
proper tread. These things cost me like $25, including shipping, for a set of cock rings, man.
For you and your friends.
They
Hey,
feel
Remy,
good,
have
though.
you ever thought about getting a 3D printer?
Sorry, who?
Have you ever thought about getting a 3D printer?
Oh, I've got fucking 2 of them, man. Neither of them work.
Oh, shit.
I've got a couple of Creality machines. Is it the CR10 and Ender 3 B3, I think. Bitches love tread. Comment. Oh man.
No, I was just saying because there's so many. You can make your own, basically make your own tire tread if you had it working for you.
I have done a lot of TPU stuff.
But it won't grip like that softer rubber. The TPU is gonna almost be like a drift tire, wouldn't it?
Depends on the
Probably.
shore hardness. I've got some ultra soft TPU as well. Almost not Ninja Flex soft, but quite soft. Welcome back, Osborne. That's not all about girth, Jim.
Without
Jim
direct drive,
Jim's
it's
on Team Chode.
Yeah, you gotta have a direct drive. That's what I
Yeah.
have on my
to be able to do the really, really soft filaments. You gotta have direct drive.
Yeah, it does help. I was doing it, but it was too soft. I bought it looking for let me try and find it. The stuff that we use for the quads, basically. I think it's 85 shore hardness. But this other stuff was like 95, I think. Quite soft. Where's Bruce? Haven't seen Bruce today, mate. So so we're going to do a little bit of a mini interview with Brandon in a minute about Grizzly Works RC, his products. But first, I do this every week, if I remember. A little thing called the Gateway Project. This is an initiative that Jim Rockwolf has put together. So basically what he's doing, he's taking SCX24 parts and pieces from people and putting together rigs, well, for people that can't afford it, people that might be a bit, isolated. Yeah, so I love it. I think it's a great idea. But the best thing about it is also, I mean, you can send parts to Jim. That's, I mean, check out the scroller there, 69 Rockwolf, or if you know Jim, or catch up with Jim on FB Messenger. Rockwolf, the handsome fellow with the long hair on the picture. If you got spare parts, man, 24 SCX 24 parts, send them on to him, man, and he'll put it together into a sick rig for just for someone who maybe can't afford it. I think it's a great idea.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea too, because there's a lot of people out there that can't even afford a 24.
Yep.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, yeah, the cost RC can be pretty cost prohibitive. That's for sure.
Yeah, because I mean, all right, people say, well, it's only $150. I was like, okay, well, some breaks. That's money.
Mhm.
See, people understand it's not the initial purchase that hurts, it's the upkeep afterwards that hurts.
Yep.
That's right. After you break it.
And then the upgrades and things like that too, if you want to up the performance of them.
Which, face it, we all do, right? Stock
We
is a
all
dirty word.
We all do.
I'll have to send him some stuff. I got a bunch of SCX24 stuff laying around.
Yeah, get in touch, man, with Jim. Or like he said as well in the past, it's even if you don't you don't need to send it to him. You can pass it on to someone in your local community as well. Keep things, what do they say? Charity starts at home. Sure, someone would love that. So I'm just going to leave the scroller going for a little while there, so people can see the contact info. If you have something and you can spare it, send it on, man. I sent Jim a package earlier this year. I think I've probably got some extra bits and pieces here too that I can pass on. Pay it forward, eh?
Yeah. Hey, Rockwolf, give me a little bit, and I'll send you some things.
That's
I
awesome.
got 2 3D printers. I'm sure I can print you a whole rig if you wanted to.
Yeah, I've really got to spend some time and headspace trying to get at least one machine going again, because I do miss it. I went too deep into it, man. I just I kind of burnt out on it, I'm sure you guys.
Yeah, I jumped outside the box with 3D printing, and I said, nope, I'm going right back inside the box.
All right.
What do you need,
907.
Rockwell?
Oh, look, hang on, man. I'll just
I got deadbolt bodies. I got frame. I think I still got a frame on here. I got a C10 body.
Oh, I see a Maz Designs box in there.
Oh, that was for this. That's this truck.
yeah, you're not getting that.
Nope.
But I have good stock servos, links, rims I've made that look like methods. It's hard to focus, but
Oh, sick.
that's
Printed.
just a 3D print. But they're bead lock.
That's all right, Jim. I'll promote it because it's an awesome project, mate. That's why I believe in it.
Axle
Good on
housings
you.
if you need, because I have CCX axle housings on my son's truck.
Oh, dude.
Tons of stock tires.
You can send them to me, mate.
No problem, Rockwolf.
JLU tires.
Who are you talking about, Eric? Lewis?
Rockwolf, you said thank you unknown later down.
No, sorry.
Yeah.
Erik Lewis in the chat here. I knew that was going to cause problems.
Full frame. If you need it, let me know. It'll help you.
That's awesome, Josh. Good on you, man.
Well, as Eric knows and stuff, I was inducted into Operation 11 Charlie this year. I work with Javier and them, and it's all about paying it forward and keeping people, getting some people to get out and do stuff. Get into the RC community one way or another.
No, you go ahead.
Like me here, I'm surrounded by so many military bases that there's a huge RC community. So when somebody can't fix something, they can't afford it. Hey, let me see what I can do. And maybe if I can't fix it, I'll put another, whatever's wrong with it. If I have it, I'll give it to them because I'm not using it. I've taken out motors and stuff and give it to somebody because I wasn't using that particular rig. So, I mean, and that's why my room is such a wreck, because I'm fixing parts. And I'm fixing a car for a buddy of mine. And I'm fixing a drag car for another friend of mine. And those will be ready. I think those will be done by probably tomorrow night.
Oh,
so, it's all about paying it forward. If I have it, I'm going to show it.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, man. Because we all collect so much stuff, right? So much shit.
Yeah.
Let's not even start about those Ziploc bags of tires and shocks.
I have 2 RC boxes, like car boxes of tires and rims sitting beside me.
Hey, here we go. Operation 11 Charlie. Welcome.
Hey, there's Javier.
Hey, man.
What's up, brother?
Javier.
You guys lurking in the background. Now, you guys do great work. There's only just I haven't seen a few streams for a little while from you guys, and then yeah, I caught the last one. I saw you on there, Josh. It's like, I didn't realize you're a part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, doing good work, man. Good work.
Thank you.
The Monday was an awesome show. If you didn't catch it, go back and watch it. Oscar was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Red Cat, yeah.
Yeah. Oscar Ramirez, Red Cat's media guy, and just an amazing individual. ASD crawlers. Amazing guy.
Yeah, no, it was good to see. All right. Yeah, I'm just going to leave that scroller run for a bit. Just to spread the word. And I think I've only got I've got 5 basic questions, Brandon, that like people who have their own businesses. You know, we've had Maz on here and Nick Mofo and you know people like that. But I've just got a basic set of 5 questions that I usually ask. The first one: when was Grizzly Works RC established?
Officially was February of last year, 2022.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was when I officially opened the store, but I had been developing stuff and making parts for probably 7 or 8 months before that.
Right. I actually was going to ask you to send us a link. I was going to pop up a link if you want to post your link in the chat, I'll pin it.
I don't know if it'll let me. I'll try it. But it's just grizzlyworksrc.com.
Oh, okay. There you go. Actually, never mind that. I'll just change this banner here. 1 second, fellas. Is that right? Up on the screen there?
That would be it.
Awesome. All right. We'll leave that up there. Cool. So what was the first product that you ended up making?
First product was actually my LCG set that I sell for the stock frame rails. So that was, I believe, the first product that was listed. And shortly after that was some flex extensions. But
yeah.
So I have one here. So it's front tray, rear tray, relocates the electronics so the battery goes up front, and ESC and all that goes in the back. Gives you a ton of shock mounting points, lowers your battery down. Also, the tray in the back sits lower. Now with the newer trucks, they come with a tray that sits the same height as this now, but the older trucks came with a higher battery tray. So, but yeah, this is actually a prototype for the new version.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah, get that battery up front.
Yeah.
Thanks, Brad.
Yeah, so that was the first product listed.
Yeah, nice. All right, so that leads me on to question number 3. How many products do you sell now?
I believe I only have 12 at the moment, but I have another 10 or so that are in the background that aren't listed yet.
Okay, products that are still in development, yeah?
Still in development, testing, and deciding whether or not I'm going to actually put them on the store or just release the files for them. Trying to decide on if it's worth actually listing them.
You have a Thingiverse
I do. I don't have anything on there right now. I don't think I have anything on there right now, honestly.
Right.
but there is going to be some stuff going on there. Like pretty much everything 1/10 that I'm making. I'm just going to list the files on Thingiverse because I'm not going to, like the rooftop tent this year, even with PLA, it was still a 15-hour print.
Yeah, that's the
Stuff.
thing.
1/10 scale stuff is just, it's too big. So that stuff will go on Thingiverse. Because there are a few products that I have, or not products, but a few parts that I've designed for the 1/10 scale. Actually, Jason's RC on his SCX 10, he's got my battery tray. It's a shorty battery tray for it.
Okay. Yeah. Got good feedback here from Osborne. Mike. You do the still. Is that yours? The alcohol
It wasn't my design. It
Ah.
was one that I found and then reworked to fit on the 24 scale.
Yeah, sweet. Right. So, well, which part is the biggest seller? Or has moved the most items?
So it's actually a tie between the flex extensions and the LCG sets.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
they're within like 20-ish of like how many have been sold of each. They're like within 20 of each other.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Ah, solid. Nice work.
And actually, a lot of times they sell together. So like people when they do an order, we'll do one of a set of each.
Yeah, for sure. So what's next for Grizzly Works RC then?
Well, the update on the LCG set, which is has a little bit more that have to do, and it's also, I'm not going to be printing it anymore. I'm going to be using a different company to print it because I want them to be stronger and lighter, and I can't do that with my printers. So they'll be made out of nylon after this. And I found a company that can do it for a decent price, so I'll be able to keep the price low, especially when I start ordering in bulk quantities of it, to the point that I won't have the current version of it listed anymore. Because of the V1, which is what is listed now, I've had other versions of it listed on there as well at the same time, but the V1 I kept because of the price point, because it's relatively inexpensive. But the place that's going to be doing it is going to print it for a really good price, so I'm not really going to have to raise the price much.
That's the thing. Price point for a small manufacturer, the one-man band. It's tough, man.
It is. Even doing it myself, it's tough to keep a decent price point, because you got to factor in time. Like some of the parts take, a couple minutes a piece to just clean up after the print's done. So if you figure 20 of those in a row.
Oh no, it's a process. Yeah, and that's on a good day when things are running.
Yeah,
running
exactly. And that's not even considering printer maintenance and material costs, shipping costs, packaging costs. Yeah, it's so. But my goal with it is always to keep it, because you have like Enjora that has like a $20 frame rail set, and my LCG set isn't going to perform as well as that. So I can't price it to be more expensive than that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got to fit into the market somewhere, don't you? G'day, Troy Post. How are you, mate? Cool. All right. Last question really is anything in the works that you could tell us about? Dennis, how are you, mate? What's going on?
Actually, if you want to give me a second, I have the FCX 24 K5 C10 K5, whatever it is. I have some parts that I'm making for that are going to be interesting. Give me just a sec. I'll be right back. It's in the garage.
Yeah, too easy, mate.
Speaking of 3D printing, I'm downloading the new Cura Slicer update now.
Right, what are they up to now?
5.5. It just came out as we were sitting here on live. I'm installing it right now, as a matter of fact.
Man,
You are on the bleeding edge.
I have stopped updating Kira at this point because every time I do, something breaks. So it's like I have it to a point where it works, and I'm not going to update it anymore. I can't think of any features that I'll need that aren't already there. So, all right. So first thing, just some electronic trays. Those are pretty simple for moving different electronics around and everything, and having a nice mounting point. But
super handy.
Doesn't look like much now, but it's a rear bumper. But this is actually going to be a rear bumper mount with different options that can be attached to it.
Like a hinge.
So if you wanted to do like a tube bumper, you could literally it'll have a clamp for tube. So you could make your own tube bumper for it. And it'll have different options for different bumpers that can be screwed to it and stuff like that. So, but that was just the basic sizing for it. So that's one of the projects that's in the works right now. The new version of the LCG set. What else? There's something else I was working on too, and I can't remember now. I don't know. I have a huge list of different projects going on.
Oh, for sure.
So.
That's great. Stop telling us about your sandwich, Dirt. Right. First warning. Yellow card. Well, that's all the questions I have for you, Brandon. If you don't mind, what we usually do here is we'll hand it over to the chat. A couple of questions from the chat. So you fellas in the chat, anyone got a question for Grizzly here? Fucking sandwich.
What kind of printing are you doing? Is that PLA plus? Is it PETG? What is it?
Everything, unless I specifically say otherwise, is PETG because I want the heat resistance and strength of it.
Right.
I've considered ABS, but I can't really vent my printers, and I'm not going to print ABS in my house. So it's a bit toxic.
Right.
So yeah, with 4 kids and a wife at home, they're not going to appreciate that. So everything that's on the FDM printers is PETG. I have one printer that's set up with PLA that I use for prototyping, and then the resin printers are actually depending on the part, a different mixture of resins that I've come up with just testing stuff.
Like a sandwich tray, says Troy. You're on morning tea. You too, Nick Havoc. Watching you, mate. Mustard? No. We got a question from Troy Posty though, just after I've abused him. One question: what you got planned for the Gorgon? Yeah,
I actually do have something planned for the Gorgon. Nothing spectacular, but something that bothered me when I opened this up.
I like how they called it Gordon. Yeah.
It's something else that's kind of funny. So it's got all the snakes all over it, but then the driver's name is S.L. Jackson. So Samuel L. Jackson, snakes on a plane. So on the back of the Gorgon, this is not a 50 millimeter, not a 45 millimeter, and not a 40 millimeter fan case. You can't attach a fan to it in its current. It's clearly for a fan because that's where the motor is. I have not found a fan that fits it, so I'm going to make an adapter for 40 millimeter fan.
There you go.
Because this thing heats up a lot, and this is going to be going brushless at some point, so I'm going to want a fan there. So that's the only thing I have planned for this, because honestly, with bashers, anything I print will fall apart as soon as it gets on a course or on a jump.
This is the way. I got a question from Osborne RC. Are you going to make any trailers?
Not full trailers, not at this point. I have a trailer design that will probably end up on my Thingiverse, but honestly, with the fact that Axial has released theirs, and Jora has a few trailers now, and it's just
Saturated market.
price wise, I can't compete with their pricing to be able to make something similar, or even I would say lower quality in some cases. I can't compete with that. So
it's excuse me, it's very hard to. I'm printing a trailer right now, and it's just a military trailer, and it is time consuming.
Yep.
I mean, even I got it down to the fastest possible print I can, but and this is for me anyway, and it still takes like 8 hours just to print the bed.
Yeah.
Then you gotta print. Yeah, it's time consuming.
Yeah, and honestly, best way for trailers, if you don't feel like going the route of buying one, is to just buy angled aluminum.
Yep.
Cut it and either rivet it or use nuts and bolts, put it together. And Jora has some cheap axles, like I think it's like a $10 axle set or something like that for a trailer. So
Really?
Yep.
All right. Question from Rockwolf Designs. Anything new coming up, Brandon?
I just did the sliders for actually yesterday I just put them up on the site. Sliders for the FX18, the Furitech.
The A10. Yeah, I've seen you've been doing a bit of stuff for that.
Well, I just lost a body clip. It'll show up eventually. So yeah, did sliders for it that just got listed yesterday. But they're also electronics relocation to move everything to the front.
Beautiful.
So, and that also makes it so if you want to somehow figure out how to run just a cab on here, nothing's exposed under the bed. Everything is up under the cab now. So.
Right. Yeah, sweet.
So.
Question from Dirk from Franz asking, have you tried using the carbon fiber PLA or the infused stuff yet?
I have, and it tears up nozzles.
Yeah, it's pretty hard going on your equipment.
I can print. I've printed a roof rack for a 1/10 scale truck, and the nozzle actually had scarring on it after that one print.
Jeez.
And that was carbon infused PLA or carbon infused PETG.
Oh, okay. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, and it was put on a truck that I knew was going to take abuse, so I wanted it to be stupid strong, and it still broke. So
after all that,
yeah.
I've only tried the wood PLA stuff.
Yeah, I've thought about trying that for doing stuff, but then I mean it comes out, from what I've seen, it comes out all right, but it's not. It's just sort of the color of wood.
Yeah, not quite. Interesting stuff though. It printed up all right actually.
Yeah.
Axial's trailer is a low boy. Need an off-road style trailer, says Derp. Derp loves his trailers. Gorgon. The old Gordon. Gordon needs roof sliders if you can. There you go.
That's
Heaps of people waiting after 3 or 4 packs. Yeah, dude. Not a bad idea.
It's got the ribbing for it too, for where you would insert them.
It's got a mounting point.
Not really mounting points, but it's the roof is textured, like it's got the
There you go. Yeah.
little spines for it, so you could rib for the road's pleasure when you flip it over.
All right. Well, is that looks like it's it for questions from the chat, mate?
Yeah.
We're probably going to cut it off around 3 hours, I reckon. What I'm going to do from now on, I think, is cut these lives off at about 3 hours. I only get 20 hours free from StreamYard, so I'm thinking 4 3-hour mail times, and that'll leave me room for some little pop-up lives here and there at a couple of hours each. Oh, here we go. We got one more.
Someone from Matt, yeah.
Grom, yeah. Grom.
So somebody today mentioned something on one of the groups for the Grom. When you remove the ESC, that is also your servo mount. So when you go brushless, this has to come out. But it looks like Arma actually makes one for it, makes a tray that goes here. But I don't know. I might make one anyway, just because I haven't been able to find the Arma one anywhere. But I've seen pictures of it, so.
Bit too new still, maybe.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's probably the only thing I would make for this, because again, with bashers, anything for the most part printed is just going to get destroyed.
Yeah, that's
and
it, mate. Unless
like, even if
TPU, buddy, TPU sliders, they'll last.
Yeah, that means more work on my printer. And I don't feel like upgrading my printer right now. I'm planning on eventually going to bamboo, to the carbons.
Shit, yeah, man. That'd be awesome.
That's a lot of money, though.
Yeah. All right, last question, and it is from Derbron France. Have you heard of the Revo Point Miraco 3D camera scanner?
Yeah, so I've seen some of the camera-based 3D scanners, and they do an okay job. I think it's Anycubic just recently released a smaller, like dedicated 3D scanner that I've been looking at, because it's not terribly priced.
Right.
But that would make design work way easier. What's that?
What's the one that Harley designs? He's been using a scanner lately, getting pretty good results by the look of it. Not sure what.
I think
one of them was the Anycubic.
Yeah.
The other was the Creality.
Yeah, I think the Creality is the one that he's been using. Yeah.
Got to give Creality kudos for really bringing down just prices overall, I think.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I've got back there is Ender 5 Pros.
Oh, the Pro,
That's what I use for my FDM printers is Ender 5 Pros.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, all right, fellas. Thanks for your questions, chat. So, yeah, well, we're going to do Show Us Your Rigs this week, but I've had some fucking issues, man, and I'm not sure what's going on. I can't seem to, when people send it to Instagram, I can't seem to download from there. I think I've got to give the phone permission or the app permission, and I couldn't get that worked out in time. And then when I try and download them from a browser, from the laptop here, it says I need to update to the latest app. From the web, though. It's like, shouldn't you be? Shouldn't this be the? I don't know, guys. I've got to get it worked out. I've got to get the email address for the channel worked out, and I think we might just do it via email from now. So that's 2 weeks in a row I fucked it up. Apologies. Yeah, next, I'll promise you again next week, guys. But I do have some killer photos. Actually, you guys, yes, if you want to send any photos of your, projects or RC stuff for next week, feel free. But I think, yeah, we got 5 minutes left, dudes. I think I might, we might just do our thank yous and goodbyes. I'd like to thank the pre-show voters for the packages. Erik, Lewis, Hakim, Guru, Chris Gerwitz, Aaron, AA Day, Scott Lacosa, RC, Corey, Got No Chill, RC, Roger Long. I've got some photos from him, dudes. You wait till you see it. Lachlan, LGRC, Matt Harris, and Miller's Minis. Thanks, guys, for just getting involved with the community post and having a little fun. I'd also like to thank the channel mods, Rockwolf Designs, Scott Locosa again, Outback Jack. Didn't see him today. Give me shit about my hands. Corey, Chill again. Dirk, Psycho. It's good to see you today, mate. Erik X Lewis and Jack, the Phantom's guest again. Thank you, fellas. And thanks to the chat as well, guys. You guys are awesome. You guys are you're the heartbeat of the live, man. Cheers, Jim. And thanks to you guests as well for wasting 3 hours with me and just hanging out, man. I really appreciate it, dudes. It's been a fucking good episode, actually, I feel.
Well, I appreciate the invite and the chance.
Maybe just less shit. I don't know what it is. Better or just less shit. But yeah, also no, I think that's it. That's all the thanks. Hey Sean. You just get here, mate.
What's
Get
up,
flight.
Sean?
The master cunt is in the building.
Yeah,
We're just about to leave, actually.
Sounds like the perfect time for a concert up.
2 minutes and 10 seconds to hang with us, Sean. Talk about 24s and pickles and shit.
He loves pickles. Snickers pickles.
Pickles are so good, though, man.
And
Like, you guys eat pickles, right? Everyone on the panel?
yeah. I love pickles.
They need to give you more shit. At least that's what I thought. I was there for. You're good at that, Dirk, though. There's always good value having Dirk on the panel. Master of mess.
Well, Sean better not eat at Chick-fil-A then,
Yep.
because they marinate their chickens in pickle
Yeah,
juice.
everything is in pickle juice.
Yeah, right. We don't have that one over here. Yeah, cheers, Raz. Good to see you. Thank you, Derp. Nick Havoc.
Dennis.
We got 1 more minute, guys. If you guys have anything left to say, something ridiculous.
Right. I really appreciate it. It was out of the blue. It surprised the hell out of me. I was like, am I high or am I asleep? When I got it, when you sent it to me, it was like, I don't know, it was like close to midnight, I think. I don't know.
Oh,
Anyway.
was it?
And I saw this, of course, no problem. I was like, yeah, but thanks. Yeah, thanks for the invite. It's always a good time. Keeping community going. Got to do it.
Yes.
That's what it's all about. See you later, Erik. Thank you, Dirk. Appreciate that, mate.
See y'all. Happy hump day.
For some of us.
Don't work.
Today's news, man. We're living in the future here. It's Thursday.
No, it can't be Thursday yet, because that means I got to go help my mom decorate the house for Christmas.
Yeah, it's only what? It's only 1 o'clock here, 1 p.m.
It's 10:30.
Yep. Thanks, Dirk.
See you later, Matt Harris. See you later, Sean. Great panel, says Dirk.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Dirk.
No, you guys were good value, man. I really appreciate it.
Oh, thank you.
Later, future Nate, says Dirk. All right, fellas. As you know, there's always like to end the stream with some words of wisdom and